This game is considered the most dangerous and deadliest one in the Borderlands, making you feel an almost suffocating sense of immense oppression every single second. This level has none of those fancy complex devices, only genuine life and death choices laid out before you. Over a dozen participants boarded a train running at high speed, preparing to start a game called Escape Train. The game rules required participants to move from the very last car all the way forward to the frontmost car. As long as they could stop the train when the stop alarm sounded, they could successfully pass this level. But things certainly wouldn't be that easy. Once a participant moved to the next car, the door would immediately lock automatically, and after 30 seconds it would release either oxygen or poison gas. This seemed like a simple choice between two options, but in reality it severely tested each person's luck and psychological endurance, except for the very last car. 4 out of the remaining 8 cars would release poison gas. Before the gas was released, participants had to decide within the limited time whether or not to put on an oxygen mask. Each participant was given 5 oxygen canisters. By installing them on the right side of the mask, they could block the released poison gas. But what was extremely cruel was that participants couldn't use other people's oxygen canisters, and they also couldn't retreat to cars they had previously passed through. This rule completely sealed off all avenues for cheating in any way back for participants to survive. Aside from confronting the problem head-on, there were no other options. As the game instructions ended, everyone picked up the equipment from their seats. Every decision from this point on would directly determine whether they could stay alive. The car door opened immediately, and everyone discovered that the first car didn't seem to have anything special about it. The only difference was that there was an adorable-looking canary here. Its appearance left everyone somewhat puzzled, but in fact, this bird wasn't randomly placed there. It was the game's cold death signal. Yamamoto explained that if the canary was poisoned to death by the gas, it would indicate that this car had released poison gas. The notification sound suddenly rang out, and Yamamoto immediately put on his mask without hesitation. Since no one wanted to be eliminated in the first round, the others made the same choice. When the white mist began to descend, everyone became extremely tense. They all pressed their masks tightly against their faces, waiting for the result with anxious hearts.